Hey, you're looking good this morning. I'm Frank Phillips, live in the Brazil Times newsroom, and here's what we're looking at today. Democratic Party supporters filled the Kennedy's Crossing bingo parlor yesterday for the arrival of Democratic Governor candidate John Gregg and Lieutenant Governor Christina Hale. There was an estimated more than 100 people who attended that event, and this is some of the highlights that came out of it. There were several people who attended with Hale and with Gregg. For example, 8th District candidate Ron Drake was there, and of course he was politicking against the Republicans. He said, "Has the Republican Party made your life better? If not, vote for the Democratic ticket because you know the Democratic ticket will make your life a whole lot better." Glenda Ritz, the superintendent of public instruction, attended, and she said that one of her goals for her next term in office is pre-K for all 4-year-olds in Indiana, and she would like to see more widespread introductory career courses for high school students. Lorenzo Arredondo, who is the candidate for Attorney General, saw a metaphor as he was coming into town, he said. He said that he saw a flock of wild turkeys on the ground, and one of his aides showed me the picture she had taken of those turkeys, and he said that he thought the metaphor would be there were soaring eagles coming into town and wild turkeys leaving as the bus with the Democratic candidates pulled into Brazil. Former governor's wife and candidate for Senate, Susan Bayh, who, of course, her husband Evan Bayh is running for Senate from Indiana. She spoke to the UAW members who were there. There was a delegation from the UAW. She said, "Many of you work up the road in Greencastle. Tell your friends who work in the auto industry that when they were in trouble, Evan Bayh reached across the aisle, got Dick Lugar to vote with him, and they voted for the auto rescue. Because those two men worked together, a Democrat and a Republican, 100,000 families in the state had a good job." When it was her turn, Christina Hale, who is running for lieutenant governor with John Gregg, Christina Hale said, "Indiana had the worst voter turnout in the nation in 2014. We can't let that happen again. We have to get people voting. John Gregg and I have a plan. John has cast a strategic vision for our state." She was referring to a 68-page booklet which was passed out at the rally by the Democrats who were on the bus together. And Hale went on to say, "We have a plan to carry it out, and that's the biggest difference between ourselves and our opponents." And then finally, Gregg got up to speak, and he said this election is about bringing people together, about finding some common ground, taking some of the best ideas from Republicans and from Democrats and from independents, and moving us forward, and we can do that. All in all, the rally lasted about half an hour from 1:30 to 2 o'clock. There were several stops that the Democrats made on their bus tour yesterday, and altogether we're told they will visit about 50 cities before Election Day. Now, what about the Republicans? Well, we have not heard anything about Mr. Holcomb visiting Clay County or the city of Brazil. However, if you go to my YouTube page, you can see an interview that I conducted with Eric Holcomb when he was running for U.S. Senate and visited Brazil, visited the Republican Club last winter. So if you want to get a sense of what he had to say when he was in Brazil, you can go and look at that interview. Anyway, we're close to the election. Hang in there. We'll make it. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Good to see you. We'll see you later.